ब्लैंक कार्ड पूरा ब्लैंक कार्ड
Good evening, everyone. Welcome all of you to this webinar. So in this session, I'll be taking you through what all can be done using AI with respect to educators. So how you can create simulations, what are the various things, and various types of simulations you can do, something for each subject teacher as well as maybe the lower age group also. You will all be getting the participation certificate as well as the recording of the session. The link for which I'll be sharing at the end of the session. So I'll be sharing a form which you need to fill out for you to get the recording of the session as well as the participation certificate. So let's start. Before we start off, a quick outline on what we are going to do today for the next 1 hour. The first 5 to 10 minutes would be about what we do at Up Educators. Then we'll deep dive into the actual content of the webinar. And in the end, I will be giving you a prompt, like the framework through which you can write a good prompt, as well as we will all be working on one tool, which I'm sure all of you will find it very interesting. So, and the last 5 to 10 minutes would be for Q&A. If you have any questions, I'll be here to help you all. My name is Nanjappa. I'll be the facilitator for this session. I'm a Google certified trainer and I've been associated with Up Educators for the last 4.5 years. I handle different courses at Up Educators. I handle a course which is called as A to Z of online teaching. That is, how do you start your own online teaching journey? I also handle a course for school leaders, principals, people from the management, as well as academic heads on how to leverage AI and make their life easy. And I also handle a master class on Canva. So once again, I think some of you have just joined in. Welcome all of you to this session. So let's start with the presentation. So as I told you, the first 5 to 10 minutes would be about what we do at Up Educators. Then we will look at what are the various options that you get when you are working on AI, what makes a good prompt. We will be working on a tool also, and I will demonstrate a few of the simulations and various things that I've done with respect to an educator. Okay, so let's start with the session. I'll share the screen. Okay, hope my screen is visible. Let me start. So basically, our niche, that is Up Educators' niche, is teacher training. So we upgrade educators. So for this, we have partnered with various organizations. It could be Google, it could be STEM.org, Intel, even the government of India, NASSCOM, all that. Even the Cambridge International Education, through which we offer different courses, and all the courses that we offer are certified from one of these organizations. So it holds a lot of value. About Up Educators, we are India's leading institute on teacher training. The main focus is where we upgrade you or upgrade teachers on the 21st century pedagogy using the latest AI tools, the digital tools. The main aim is to make learning interesting for the students. And we have trained about 100,000+ educators. And then we have trained teachers from various organizations that you are familiar with, even from about 25+ countries. We are India's largest community on social media. We have got about 5 lakh+ followers across all our social media links. We conduct different events, and we are at 4.8 rating on Google with about 4,000+ educators. We conduct a very popular program which is International Olympiad for Teachers. So these are some of the media coverages that has come up about this, and this is what the topics on which we conduct Olympiads. This is a very popular program. The main intention is to have a common platform for that particular subject teacher. So it could be science teachers, it could be pre-primary teachers. We have a group where you will be guided on different tools, and at the end, you need to present a lesson plan. The top lesson plans are given cash prizes as well as various other awards are given. It's a very popular program that we run. Some of the other initiatives we have trained in collaboration with Google, we have trained about 10,000 plus educators. And this is the certificate of participation that you get for having attended this particular session. Okay. So this I will be, the link I will be sharing at the end of the session. So let's start with the webinar. Okay. Now, what are we doing in this webinar? We will look at why AI matters for teachers. And we will have a quick demo of some of the AI tools with practical examples. It could be GEMS, it could be Notebook LM, these things. I'll take you through the course that we offer at UpEducators, a very popular program that we offer. And finally, end with Q&A. So, question, why teachers need to become AI savvy? It's not tech savvy now, it is AI savvy. Why do you think? If you want to, I mean, it would be nice if some of you can interact, you can unmute and tell me, or you can type it in the chat window also. Why do you think teachers need to become conversant with AI or become AI savvy? I think the reason for all of you for attending this webinar is proof in itself, I think. So we will look at a few.
I want to say something about why the
Yes.
teachers needs AI.
Yes, Anand sir.
Myself, Anant Bharat. I think that this time teachers want to use AI tools because to present everything in impressive and attractive way, and this way students can easily catch the contents and learn more. In my
Okay.
opinions.
Okay, good. One of you
Hi,
say
sir.
we need
Hi,
to
sir.
update ourselves. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm Mrs. Deepa Acharya. Sir, the entire world is turning to AI now. And we as teachers have to train our students also the way of using AI. And first, if we learn, then we can train our students, I feel so, sir.
Perfect. Yes. Any other inputs, please?
Krishan Singh.
Yes, sir.
The teachers cannot be left behind while discussing the concepts with the help of the AI. That is the demand of today.
Okay, yeah. Inderjit sir says to make learning more interesting. Yes.
The one more thing that see that we have to actually go as per the Jitendra Munjal here. I'm actually teaching in Modern School Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. We should actually go along with the time. It's a actually demand of the time now. Otherwise, we will be thrown out by the time.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Very hard words. Yes.
This South.
Yes, Sivagami ma'am.
Shivagami here. Yeah, sir. Some of you say some of the sense. For my perspective, on my perspective, I'm grooming myself. I want my I have to explore how teacher goes into the AI, easy understanding and make my work easier. And I want to give more knowledge to my children.
Wonderful. Yes. So Anupama ma'am says involve technology in our teaching. Okay. Soumya ma'am, would you like to add in?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So if I personally believe that when we use AI in our teaching methods, the concepts become more easier. The students are able to grasp the difficult theory concepts by seeing the pictures and can easily connect with the theory, as well as the practical knowledge can also be given to them through the different apps for which we have for physics and all. So all these apps, these help us a lot in making the complex theories much easier while
Okay,
teaching.
perfect. Yes. Um, okay, Nidhi
Hello,
ma'am.
I am
Yeah,
sorry.
Ritika ma'am.
Hello, I am Ritika Singh. So my opinion on this is that since AI has been a disadvantage also when we are teaching in the class, so rather than it being an enemy, we need to be a friend with it and use it at the best potential we can.
Perfect. Yes. Thank you. So many of you have uh, got back. Yes, Aruna ma'am. One last. Yes, we would like to hear from you. Miss Aruna. Okay.
Sir, may I? Good evening,
Yes, yes,
sir.
Miss.
Good
Yeah,
evening.
Nidhi ma'am. Yeah.
Aruna. Sir, actually, I prefer AI because we can't means go for time travel, and whenever we wanted to show them ancient things
Hmm.
or what would happen in future. So to show them for that purpose, we can use AI.
Okay. Yeah, one of the use cases. Yes. Aruna ma'am.
हाँ गुड इवनिंग सर सर मैं हिंदी टीचर हूँ और मुझे एआई को मैं बहुत ज्यादा यूज करती हूँ तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि कई बार मुझे जो फायदा हुआ है एआई का कि हमारे
Hmm.
क्लास में जो अलग अलग बच्चे रहते हैं हर बच्चों
Hmm.
का लेवल एक तरीके का नहीं होता है तो कई बार
Okay.
जो बच्चे थोड़े से हमारे बच्चे जो आसानी से चीजों को नहीं सीख सकते हैं तो बहुत अलग से उनके लिए वर्कशीट्स बनाना अलग से प्रेजेंटेशन देना तो इसमें मुझे बहुत ज्यादा मदद मिल रही है और बच्चे भी जो है काफी इंजॉय कर रहे हैं उस चीज को
Wonderful. I think, yeah, I'll take all your reviews after a while. Okay. But nice that so many of you are so clued in, right? So one of the things that we notice is if you think about where did you first use the computer? Okay. I'm not talking about AI, not the mobile phone. When did you first touch the computer, or rather, where did you first use the computer? When you look back to our school days, usually it was at the school. Okay, I'm a little older. Yeah. So it was generally at the school where we first got introduced to laptops or rather desktops then. And then we started using it at home for our work, all this. But now what has happened? AI is already being used by the students, right? Now, at school, as teachers, our usage is not very extensive. So there is a gap now, right, between the students who are already using AI versus the teachers who have just got introduced to AI. So, rightfully said by most of you, we need to bridge that gap. We need to be at least on par with them, right? So, let's see what all can be done. So, I would want to give you a few ideas on how to use AI in your regular teaching and learning process. And I really appreciate that so many of you have written just to make learning interesting. And our Hindi madam said to differentiate the worksheets, to differentiate the learning part. Wonderful. So let's look at a few. Why we need to use? One is bridging the digital gap. Now you have got access to not only text-based content, now it has become multimodal. You can create a mind map, you can create a wonderful picture, okay? You can create an audio file, video file. All this is possible with AI. And of course, it improves efficiency, it personalizes, okay? So depending on say somebody who is good, you would want to give them a worksheet which is a little challenging for them. Maybe a few set of students in the class need a lot of help. Okay, we'll give them a simple worksheet. So this used to take us a lot of time as teachers to prepare different types of worksheets. But now, with the help of AI, you will be able to do it quickly. And of course, the National Education Policy mandates the use of AI for schools, for teachers, for students. Now, the global AI in education market, which was worth 2.5 billion, is expected to reach 82.2 billion by 2032. So there is an increasing demand for AI proficiency among educators. Now I would like to tell you something. A teacher, now first question, do you think AI will replace educators? Do you think
Never,
AI
never,
will replace?
never,
No. Okay, never.
No.
never.
Yes, I think that is one thing we all agree with, right? So it will not replace us. But a teacher who uses AI will surely replace the teachers who doesn't use AI. I think this you all agree?
Yes, yes,
This,
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So yeah. So we need to
Yes,
be ready. We
definitely.
need to learn the different tools. Okay. So let's see a few live demonstrations. Now, a few of the things we will have to do it practically. Okay. So if you have a laptop with you, wonderful, be ready. If not, you will all be getting the recording of this session and you can work on this. Okay. So let me take you through a few processes. Okay. Now, before that, AI has evolved in the last 3 years, just last 3 years, right? So pre-pandemic, we didn't talk about ChatGPT, Gemini, those things. But the last 3 years, once ChatGPT came in, there has been a flood of AI tools, right? Now, earlier teachers created normal questions, content, and lesson plans. Content was mostly text-based and static. Now, what teachers can do now? We can create interactive lessons. We can create wonderful quizzes, infographics, games, okay? Drag and drop design with ready-made education templates, add visuals, all this, okay? Now, teaching shifts from content creation to student engagement, okay? So now with AI, what has happened is you spend less time in creating the content and more time in engaging the students. Okay. Now, I think a few hands are raised. I will take queries in the later part of the session. Okay. So now I would want to take you through a few demonstrations that I have ready for you. Okay. Now, one of the things that I would want to show you is, I think this was mentioned by one of the participants, that about time travel, right? So you would want to give them a perspective about what was happening before. So I have created, I'm using Gemini, which you're able to see on the top left corner. I'll try to give you the tools also, which I've used. Okay. Now, using Gemini, I have created a civilization expert. Okay. So here, a person who has lived in both the Egyptian and the Indus Valley civilization. And the social studies teachers, EVS teachers here can relate to this, right? So we have a lesson, Egyptian and the Indus Valley civilization. Now, what if I create a software, or rather a chatbot for my students, where they can directly converse with this? This person has lived in both the Egyptian and the Indus Valley civilization. So now a student might ask, okay, how was education in both the civilizations? Give me in tabular form. Okay. Now, the student who is curious to know will type in this query, and the answer will be given to them in a tabular format here. Okay. Okay, I'll put in the query once again. This is a gem that I've created. Okay, this is a gem I've created. Now with this, see, it gives me the answer. The primary method in the Egyptian civilization was formal writing, instruction via scribes, all this. But in the Indus Valley civilization, practical learning, oral tradition, specialized craft. Okay. Now, key subjects, royal administration, state record keeping, all that. Here it was weight systems, seal making, water management, something wonderful, right? Now, what did I do to get this? Is it taking something from outside the syllabus? No. Actually, this is all part of what I've done is I've downloaded the PDF file of Egyptian civilization and Indus Valley civilization of a NCERT textbook. I've uploaded the textbook, and once I've set this gem, children will communicate with that and it'll give them answers based on that knowledge base only. Okay. Now you might have a question. Okay, I create this. What if the children ask questions which are not relevant? I can put guardrails. Guardrails are boundaries. Okay. So where people, or rather the children, will not be able to ask questions outside. Even if they ask, it will tell them you need to come back to the main topic. Okay. So something like this can be created. So again, here you can create, the science teacher might create a gem called Dr. Chlorophyll, where children can ask, okay, what happens if the sun doesn't come out one day? How will it affect the plants? So it will give you an answer based on the photosynthesis part of it. So this is one thing which can be created. I've used Gemini to create it. Okay.
Sir, one thing I want to ask this time. Sir, can I ask?
Yes, yes, please.
Sir, one thing, I can ask that see, Gemini AI can make several mistakes by giving some data. How we can factorize or apply that the data is correct?
Okay. So yes, sir. Good question. Now what I've done here is I've created a gem where the knowledge base is only the textbook PDF file that I've uploaded. It won't go outside that PDF file. Got it, sir? So I can create a gem where the information is only that PDF file. See, I put this prompt. It will take only from there, and I've uploaded 2 PDF files. One Indus Valley, one Egyptian and the Indus Valley civilization NCERT file, textbook file. So it cannot go outside this. So that's the boundary I have put.
But sir, one thing is that the PDF file, the content are summarized in sequence or any sequence, that it is fact or not fact. How we can? Because in short time we prepare that PDF, but how we can?
No, this is from the NCERT website, Anand sir. Just a minute. This is from the NCERT website. Textbooks, you get it in PDF file, right? I have uploaded that.
Yes.
Got it? Okay. Now we'll continue. Anand sir, we'll have the discussion a little later, okay, in the later part of the session. So this is one example that I've shown. Now a few more things which you can see. I think one more is using the tool. Okay, I'll just type it so that you are aware of this. One is Gemini Gems. The other one is NotebookLM. Okay. Now here, I've again uploaded a textbook, okay, where it is about cell, the building block of life. Now it has got 3 portions, okay. The last studio is what is interesting. You can create a mind map, okay. See, it creates a mind map for you, which you can share it with the students. So something like this. So where cell types, if they click, it gives them like this. So anything they want to learn, children can easily do it through this. Now, the question might be, explain the working of a cell as you would to a 6-year-old child. Okay. So what? Again, the knowledge base is limited here. I have just uploaded the PDF file. So all this information is picked up from the PDF file, but it will give them a very simple explanation. Security guard, cell membrane, the Bose office, nucleus, the power station, mitochondria. Okay. So all this with citations. You see now, if I come to this 2, it will show me from which part of the document it has uploaded. I mean, it has taken, right? So it is giving me this also. That means it has not gone outside this document. But here, when you're using this particular software, on the right-hand side, you're able to create a mind map. Okay. You're able to create a infographic. I'll just show you how it comes up. I can, okay, sorry. Yeah, I can create an infographic. Okay. Pictorial representation. I can create a small video. Okay. Cellular boundaries. Sorry, this is a presentation that has been created with pictures, all that. Okay. And then various things. It can create a video overview. It can create a podcast kind of thing, all this. Flashcards, quizzes. Now, this particular tool is already used by students who are maybe 9th, 10th standard students. Above that, they are surely using this tool called Notebook LM. Okay, a wonderful tool, not to be missed. And the nice thing is, as teachers, once you create it, you can share it with students. Okay, it just comes as a link. They will open it, and whatever they want, they can directly type here and ask questions. They will be able to get it, all this. Now, for a teacher also, anything new that you are learning, no, if you've got a PDF file, upload it and start asking questions. This will be a personal tutor, or rather a personal assistant. Okay. So what other thing can be done? Moving away from the education part of it, I'll come back here. As teachers, you can create your own portfolios. Okay. So this has been created using Google Sites, which is a free tool which you can use to create it. Now here, all your details, the experience that you have, it can be put out. You can put out your portfolio. You can put out what are the development things that you have done, testimonials. All this is possible for you to put up. So this is another area where a teacher can make use of AI. Another tool. Now, this has got a series of tools. Okay. Now, a language teacher here might be, okay, wondering, okay, what is it there for me? Now, let me take you through that. See, okay, I'll just make sure that I share the sound also, because we've added sound here. Now, a language teacher.
A se anar.
So like this, you can create wonderful content.
J se jahaj.
Okay. So like this, you can
Th se
create
thatira.
interactive material. Now, how are all these created? Just by giving a prompt. Okay. Just by giving a prompt. Now, you can create an interactive lesson here. Again, the tool that I've used is Gemini. Okay. So here, interactive lesson, the journey through the human body. We have attached a video. Now, below that, you can drag and drop it, or you can just click on it, put it in the Q1. So this can be created. When you click on this, there is a drop down where children can learn. They can play. Okay. Flipkart is there. Then we have the, again, the drag and drop option of it. Okay. Heart. I'll drag and place it here. So like this, you can create wonderful activity. Below that, there is a quiz. Now, another thing I'm sure will interest all of you is this tug of war game. With regard to mathematics, it could be any subject. So here, I would want you all to look at this portion of the screen, where now if comes to now, no. So here answer 2. This is like a tug of war game, which has been just by giving a prompt in Gemini. Okay, so like this, any event website that you want to create at school, yes, this is again just by giving this prompt, no programming knowledge required. Okay, it creates this whole web page. This web page has uploaded into Google Sites. Now you have your website ready. Okay, so these are some of the things that can be done using AI. There are a few more things which we will be doing now. So before we go on to that, basically what I would want to show you is what we will be doing a little later. That is how we can create stories. Okay, create your prompt. So as you click, this is like a flip book that will open. All this. Okay. This we will be doing. Yes. So I think a few of the examples that I've shown, we will come back to doing this practically. Now, before that, what is important to learn? The main thing is the prompt. Okay. The prompt that you give. Okay. The prompt that you give. Hope it is clear now. My net connection is okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, the vibe coding is coding using the natural language. That is English. Okay. And I'll be taking you, or rather guiding you on how to do this also. You describe your vibe, that is your idea and requirement, and AI converts it into a working application. Okay. So this is what we will be doing now. Now, one of the examples that I showed you was the tug of war game, right? So there is something on Instagram which has a similar game. So this whole thing, we converted it into a tug of war game. Now, why did I show you that? Because you don't need to spend all the tools that or rather the outputs that I showed you, are all created using the free tools only. So that means you don't need expensive paid versions of it, not required. Whatever you see, just give the prompt. You will see that if not the exact replica, but something like that is surely shown to you. Okay. Now, this is another example for you all. This is again, I'll show you how.
An electric circuit consists of a power source, connecting wires, a switch, and a device such as a bulb.
This is an AI-generated video. It is being created.
Chemical
just by
reactions
giving a
inside the
prompt.
battery create a potential difference, providing the energy needed to move electric charges. When the switch closes, it completes the circuit, and an electric field is established throughout the conducting wire. Free electrons drift from the negative terminal
Okay,
towards the
I'll-
positive
Is it
terminal.
here? So
This is
what we did,
an electric circuit consists of a power source, connecting wires, a switch,
okay, I'll quickly finish this and go to the next one.
An
And
electric
I would also want to tell you what tool was used to do this. Okay, what tool was used to do this? The tool that we use to create that video is called as Google Flow. Okay, Google Flow. So this is something which can be used by you all. Again, a free tool to create this content, what I just showed you. Okay, are you able to create this content? Yes. For that, you need to learn the art of writing the prompt. So two learnings, main thing which you can take away from this session is how do you write a good prompt? We have seen what are the things that can be done when you give a good prompt. Okay. Now, why does prompting matter? A high quality, well-crafted prompt are key for quality responses from AI. AI tools are only as helpful as the instructions you give them. Okay. Now, I would want to share you a format which will guide you on that. Just give me a minute. I will just show you the framework. If you want, you can note it down. Okay. Yes, I will shift the screen to that particular prompt window. Yes. So whenever you're giving the prompt, you can have this framework, that is RTD. Okay. Role, topic, details. Role, you in the role, what you need to do, you define the expertise. For example, when you're creating a lesson plan, okay, say you mention say you're creating a lesson plan for mathematics, okay, angles, geometry, angles. So who might give you a good output? A person who is experienced, a experienced mathematics teacher who has worked in a ICSE or a CBSE school, whichever curriculum that you want, you mention that, okay, with so many years of experience. So AI will think on that person's line. Then you put the topic. Topic should be short, one line. So lesson plan on geometry for which grade that you mentioned. That's it. Then you put in the details. What do you want in that lesson plan? Say you want one in the class activity and one hands-on activity, which can be given as a homework. The lesson, the session is for 50 minutes. So all these details, when you enter and say you want 5 multiple choice questions, it will give you a much better output. So the prompt, or rather the framework of the prompt, is role, topic, details. Okay. So role, you type role and then mention the role. Then you type topic, mention the topic, and then details. Everything should be in a single prompt. Okay. So this is something which you can all try. You will see that the output is entirely different. Now I would want to give you one more hack also. Okay. For this, I will take you back to the presentation. Yes. Okay. Now here, I'll give you one more hack. One was, how do you write a good prompt? It is by following the RTD, role, topic, details. Okay. Role, topic, and details. Now I would want to give you one more hack. Now here, what I do is, I don't type the complete prompt. So what I do is I type lesson plan on geometry. What all comes to my mind, I'll just type it. For grade 5, CBSE, 40 minutes class. Then I'll mention I want 3 multiple choice questions. 1 in the class activity and 1 hands-on activity as homework. Okay, I just type this. And what I do next is what is interesting. I will ask it to generate a prompt for me. Okay, give me a prompt for the above. So what it does now, see, it has given you the prompt, and I'm sure a prompt like this would have taken us a lot of time to type. So now what's the next step? I will copy this prompt. I'll copy this prompt and just paste it here. Done. It will give me a wonderful lesson plan. Okay, so this is one more hack which you all can use. You are asking AI itself to give you the prompt. Okay, so two methods that we saw of giving the prompt. One is the option where RTD formula, right? So role, topic, details, you follow that, or you just put in the random thoughts that you have. This is what I want, and ask it to give you the prompt. It will give you a wonderful prompt, and then use that, copy paste it, start using it. Now, the next thing is what I would want all of you to try. If you have a laptop with you, please try this. Okay. So what we are doing now is we are creating a storybook. Okay. We are creating a storybook. Now, what is the tool that we will be using? We will be using Gemini Storybook. So what you need to search for is, I'll just type it in the chat window. It's Gemini Storybook. Okay, so once you type it, you will get this option where it says Gemini Storybook for the stories only you could imagine, not the first one. Scroll down, it should say Gemini Storybook. So once you click on this, now you will all be getting the recording of the session. Okay, no, not to worry. And then start your story. And here you need to type in the prompt. I'll keep the prompt very simple. I'm not going to make it extensive or rather a lot of explanation. I'll try to keep it simple so that the output comes quickly. So here, what I'll do, I'll give it as create a story of 3 friends about the topic. Okay, about the topic, say periodic table. It's for 15-year-old students, so that the appropriate words are used. I've kept it very simple. I've just given it as create a story of 3 friends about the topic periodic table. It's for 15-year-old students. Okay, you will see that you can give any topic, and the output it gives is something similar to a picture book or a storybook, which can be flipped. Okay, you can open it, you can flip it, you can download it, you can share it. Downloading it will happen as a PDF file. Okay, you can share it easily with the students just by giving a link. And this tool is totally free to use. So these are the things which you all can do using some of the AI tools which we have discussed. So there are other tools also. There is Claude, which is very popular now, especially the paid version of Claude. Only thing is it's a little expensive. There is ChatGPT also, right? So 3 main tools which you all can use: ChatGPT, then we have Gemini, and again Claude. So this is the book that has come up. So this story will be about the periodic table. Okay, you will see that few of the things are mentioned. The more the prompt which is more detailed, you will see that the output also comes in a different way. The interesting thing is I can quickly translate this into any regional language. It could be Telugu, it could be Kannada, it could be Hindi, Bengali. The whole text gets translated into the regional language. you can listen to this also. So you can click on this listen option. Okay?
Suddenly, the floor vanished.
And
Helion and
will
Letha
read
found
out
themselves.
the whole story for the students. So please try this particular tool. It's really easy to use, something which is wonderful, especially if you're handling the lower age groups. No, this is one of the best tools which you all can use. Okay, I'll take questions in a while. For the next 2 minutes, I would just want to give you a few things about Up Educators. Then I'll be here to take questions. Okay. So what all I discussed with you, we have a course for that, and it's a very popular course. This is one of the I would say the top selling course at Up Educators. Okay, because this is the age of AI and a lot of people want this. What are the things that we cover in this course? First module is Introduction to AI. How do you write a good prompt? All this. Then AI for content creation. Okay. How do you create lesson plans? How do you create videos, infographic, mind maps? How do you engage students in a better way? This is module 3. Module 4 is about lesson planning and innovative teaching. So we have different tools like DiffIt, School AI, Magic School, all this. Then how do you create custom versions of ChatGPT? That is, one of the examples was GEMS that I showed you, right? And then how do you enhance assessment and feedback with AI? Okay, how do you create rubrics easily, all that. Then we also learn about data analysis. Now say you've got marks data, you've got attendance data. Is there a correlation? How do I find out all this? Adaptive learning and AI, and integrating AI into the educational tools. Like it could be Padlet, it could be how do you create slides. I think Gamma is one tool which you all can try. Then AI for classroom management and administrative tasks. How do you draft a good email? Say there is an incident which has happened. How do you generate an incident report for that? And AI for your personal, rather professional development also. Okay. Yes. I'll take queries. I see a few questions that have been typed. And you also get free master classes from Up Educators. Okay. Languages, mathematics, all this subject specific master classes. Okay. Then the certificates that you will earn. One is, this is from the, one is a participation or rather the course completion certificate from Up Educators. Plus you will be eligible to take up the future skills examination from NASSCOM, which is Advanced AI for School Educators. This course prepares you for that. And the interesting thing is, you will also get a certificate from Google for the Gemini part. Then you also get a certificate from Intel. So basically 4 different certificates. Okay. Training course details. It is 3 days in a week, 8:30 to 10, hands-on training. Like what I showed you about Gemini Storybook, you will all be working with the teacher, I mean the facilitator. There are assignments also. One-on-one mentor support is also there. You get access to Up Educators AI tool, master classes, limited batch size, and convenient batch timings. 6 weeks duration, that is totally, 12 sessions, 8:30 to 10, 2 days per week. The course fee, it is 9,900, including GST. Okay, 9,900 for this program, including GST. This is something which is surely benefiting the teachers. Once you clear the exam from NASSCOM, that is AI for Educators exam, you get a 5,000 rupees refund. You get a 5,000 rupees refund. Effectively, the course fees is just 4,900. Okay. Yes. Some of the other popular courses, just give me a minute more. We also have a Google Certified Educator program. We also offer the AI course for educational leadership, which I generally conduct. Then we have CICTL, that is the Cambridge International Certificate in Teaching and Learning. Very popular course now with a lot of Cambridge affiliated schools coming up. ATI, Innovative Practices Teacher Training course. This is also a wonderful course which is being handled by a retired Indian Air Force official. STEM certified program, drone for educators. All these are hands-on. Then we have a lot of courses for early childhood education. ECCE, nursery teacher training, Montessori teacher training, all this. Okay. So I'll just stop here. And before I start taking questions, first thing, hope you found this webinar interesting. And any suggestions that you have for me to improve upon the content of this webinar, all this, I'll share the link. First link that I would want to share with you all, okay, is this Google review link. So request all of you to click on the link and put out your comments. How did you find this particular webinar? If you're happy with this, please write in your feedback through this review link. Now I'll share the certificate link. Okay. So this is a certificate link. Please make sure that you click on the link and fill out the details. Okay. Please make sure that you fill out the details. I'll share both the links so that you can, if you're happy, please put out your comments on the Google review link. My name is Nanjappa. The other one is, the second link is important. Please click on the link and fill out the form. Okay. If any of you want to log out, good night. Thank you for being part of this session. Hope I've been able to add value for the 1 hour that you all spent with me. Thank you. Yes, I will take queries in a while. Thank you. Thank you, Divya ma'am.
Sir,
Yeah.
can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sir, this is regarding the like AI help us to generate the quizzes or the questions or the question paper, right?
Correct.
But the same AI can be used by the students as well,
Correct.
right? So the students also, like nowadays, they are very smart and they also generate the question, they learn through the AI and then they come. So if we are using the same thing and they are using the same thing, and the similar questions, if we are giving them in the question paper, how does this going to help us out? Or
Okay.
how to overcome this problem?
Got it, ma'am. See, one is the prompt, ma'am. Okay. What is the kind of prompt that you give? So you are giving it, when you're giving the prompt, you're mentioning that, say, what subject teacher are you, ma'am?
So maths and science.
Maths and science. Okay. Now say, and which curriculum? CBSE, ICSE, State Board?
CBSE.
CBSE. Okay. Now, when you want to create a question paper, say for 9th grade students, okay. So who might give you a good question paper? Say a person, say a CBSE teacher who has got about 20 years experience handling the 9th and 10th standard students. So in the prompt, if you give this role, okay, the output will be entirely different. That is one part of it. Second thing is, you giving the same prompt, me giving the same prompt, output will be entirely different, even though the prompts are the same. Now, why is that? That's because Google or any of the AI tools has created your profile. It knows that ma'am is a CBSE teacher and she is an educator. All these details are created. So output is customized to your requirement. This is what happens when you look at Instagram, when you look at Facebook. Even though we are sitting next to each other, when you open Instagram, you get a separate set of videos, I get a separate set of videos. Am I right? Why does that happen? Because your profile, your interests are different. My interest is different. So output will not be the same for both the student and the teacher. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. Because when I tried to generate the questions, I did not find that of that higher order thinking, and which are very competitive enough to really actually give them as a test. I found
That's
them
all
very
depends
simple.
on the prompt,
So
ma'am.
yeah, I
Okay.
got it
So
now.
now when you put, give me
Yeah.
one question which is HOTS. So you will
Okay.
see that the output is entirely different.
Okay.
You have
Okay.
something in mind, but AI doesn't know that, right? So just put in the thoughts, ask it to give you the prompt, it will do that. Or when you're giving the prompt itself, you mention all this.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay. Just a minute, ma'am. Before I take the next question, Sucheta ma'am says, will this course be used for B.Ed college lecturers? Yes, surely, because you will be the next set of educators. Right now, you need to be on par with the students whom you will be interacting with. So yes, this will surely help you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Shivam sir.
Sir, I have few questions. First of
Yes.
all, I am teaching the aspirants who are preparing for banking exams or civil services. I teach
Okay.
the current affairs on YouTube. So
Okay.
my question is that is there something for them because they are the students who are almost graduated, uh, and I use some of the AI tools to make PPT more attractive for them. So is this how this course is going to benefit me? I want to ask.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Now, say when you're talking about banking exam, you would want to create a simulation, right? Say one question regarding, I'll take a very simple thing. Say about compound interest versus simple interest. Okay. Now you might be writing
Okay,
and
sir.
explaining things. Now, why don't you create a simulation? Same amount, same year, this thing. Let the students enter. In compounding interest, what is the output they get? Simple interest, what is the output they get? And after that, there will be a button where it says explain the whole thing. Okay. What are the steps that was followed? You can create a simulator like that.
Okay, sir. And
Okay.
if suppose I provide a link to the candidates as you all earlier suggested, so why they are going to come to me for a study the things?
Yes, sir. Yes. Very valid question. I totally understand. Just a minute, Shivam sir. I'll get back. Indrajit sir, any course for head of the institutions? Yes. There is a course that I personally take that is called as AI for school leaders. Okay. Where you learn about different um, tools, automate few of the tasks. Now, say it could be you want to check the lesson plans that have been submitted, those kinds of things. There is a 5-week program. Okay. Yeah. Shivam sir, getting back. See, this is something which all educators will face, right? Now, whom are we competing with? YouTube, right, Shivam sir? You take
Yes, sir.
students who are aspirants for the banking exam. So why should they come to Shivam sir, where there are a lot of videos where it's available on YouTube, right? But still you're getting students. Why? Because of that personal connection that you have. You can quickly identify, okay, this is a student who needs help in these particular topics, which asynchronous video, that is no interaction video, will not be able to do it. So I think you will have to use AI tools. Like say, once they have written the paper, once you've got the answers written by them, feed it into AI, it will give you a wonderful report. This student A lacks confidence or has not answered set of these set of questions. So that means the person should concentrate on these things. So if you are able to give this kind of inputs to the students, no, it will be wonderful. And it is possible. Simple, just by uploading the few of the details into AI, or you type it in Excel, upload it into AI, ask the questions. That is what is data analytics. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Hope
sir.
I've
We'll
answered Shivam,
try.
sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Rajita ma'am, how, and this is the link I've shared. Okay. Please click on the link, Kiran ma'am. Rajita ma'am, how was that flashcards and quizzes developed using Gemini in our portfolio? Join the course. No, it is just by giving a prompt, Rajita ma'am. Okay. So please make sure that you give the prompt properly. Ask for it to generate flashcards, or one more hack I'll give you. Okay. You come across a very interesting picture or a video. Okay. You feel that, okay, this is AI generated content. Now, how do I do it? Upload the link. Ask it to give you the step-by-step process to do it. Okay. Ask it to give you the step-by-step process to do it. It will give you the step-by-step process. Just follow that. Okay, Rajita ma'am. Yes. Shivagami ma'am, you raised your hand. A few more questions, maybe another 2-3
Sir,
minutes.
that was very interesting session though. I have a doubt. I'm a mathematics teacher. I
Okay.
wanted to include STEM into it. Is there any course available
Yes, ma'am. The
to
STEM
enhance
for
myself?
STEM educators program. Yeah, ma'am. STEM educators program that we have, it's a wonderful course.
Yeah,
Okay. And
I
now,
just
see, it will,
want to have a
what it
details
will do
about
is,
it, sir.
it will give you the option of, sorry, ma'am.
Sir, I just
It will give
want
you
to
the,
know about the details and when I have to join. I just want to know to develop myself what I have to do, to whom I have to approach. I just want to learn about it. It's
okay,
about not
okay.
STEM, it's
If
about
you
STEAM now.
got it, correct, perfect. You can just take down my number, ma'am. Just send me a message. I will ask the backend team to reach out to you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
S-
Sir, I've been using so many prompts and today I've learned this one RTD. It's very helpful. Thank you though.
Welcome, ma'am. Dr. Anita, please suggest free course related to AI tools. You can look through the YouTube, ma'am. There are wonderful videos. Okay, that should be good enough. Any tools for management students? Notebook LM, Kishan sir. Okay, Notebook LM, it is really good. You can look through. Sucheta ma'am, which course is best for teacher educators, B.Ed? If you've already done your B.Ed and you're planning to get into, say, the Cambridge curriculum, the CICTL program is something which you should look at, or the AI course itself. Okay, Rajita ma'am, I may be asking, what is there any course to learn more about different curriculum? British curriculum, yes, ma'am, the CICTL program. Okay. Meenakshi ma'am, yes, you will be getting the recording of the session, but please make sure that you fill out the form. I'll once again share it with you. Lecturer in a B.Ed college. Sucheta ma'am, the AI course. Advanced AI course for educators. Recording of this session will be shared with you. I have not finished the session yet. Sonu ma'am, it'll come to you. Okay. Just make sure that you fill out the form. You will get the recording as well as the participation certificate. Aruna ma'am, you've been waiting patiently. You raised your hand. Yes, ma'am.
यस सर, मैं थोड़े से ये पूछना चाह रही हूँ कि जैसे मैं हिंदी पढ़ाती हूँ तो मेरे लिए कौन सा कोर्स ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा?
Ma'am, the AI course itself, ma'am. That's why specifically I wanted to show you that example, because you were, I mean, nice that you could, you unmuted and put in your thoughts. So that's why that flashcards, no, that something like that you can do. There are, and that storybook, if you put, translate it into Hindi, you get the Hindi version.
ओके सर, मतलब
So
मुझे
advanced AI course.
ओके सर, वहाँ मतलब कमांड देना पड़ेगा कि ये जो स्टोरी है इसको हमको हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट करके आप दीजिए।
बस उतना ही मैम.
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
Yes, Priya ma'am. Go on, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm not able to hear you. A little louder, please.
Okay, so I am working in Cambridge Curriculum School. So I want to do the CICTL course. So how it is useful for me?
When you're working in a Cambridge International Education School, international school, generally what happens is you are supposed to do a lot of teacher training, right? So I'm sure your school also would be pushing you to do this PDQ, all that, right? So the CICTL is something which is the main part. Okay, you do that, then you don't need to do actually any of these subject specific things, because this will give you a very generalized idea for all the subjects. And this certificate, not many people in India right now have this CICTL certificate.
Yes. Actually, I have already done B.Ed, but still I update myself because Cambridge Curriculum is nowadays #1. It's
Yes.
good.
Yes.
So I want to do it.
Yeah, the CICTL program should be of help for you.
Okay, sir.
Yes. No other questions. Shall we log out? Good night. Thank you for being part of this session. Good night, all of you.